All right. Welcome to the second episode of Transformational Tuesday. You are live and direct with me, the real Matt McCoy. All right, today's episode is going to be about timing. All right, and this is going to backpack off of last week's episode in the sense that last weekend I gave you the poem. All right, I gave you the poem and I wanted you to think outside the box because I wanted you to think about your behavior. I wanted you to think about the direction that you're going, and I wanted you to see if you were going in the direction that is congruent to success. All right, and if not, I wanted you to understand and today I want you to understand what it takes to go from being stuck to getting unstuck, okay? So that's why I say it's backpacking off of last week's episode. Because today we're talking about timing, and that the timing to do that is right now. All right, the timing is right now. Because oftentimes I hear people say, they'll do it when the time is right, or they'll get to it when they have enough time. But oftentimes people forget, if you didn't have enough time yesterday, you didn't have enough time the week before, or the month before, what makes you think that you're going to have enough time today or tomorrow? All right, that's why I encourage you, the time to do it is now. The time to get started is today. All right, so why put off what you can do today for tomorrow? All right, so whether it's that school that you want to get into, that dream school that you've been wanting to get into, apply for it today. Now, whether it's that internship that you've been talking about, that you've been wanting to apply for it today. Whether it's that job that you want to work your way up in the company, the time to do it is today. All right, the time is now. All right, so today I'm going to give you 3 principles on how to make that someday today. All right, and the very first principle is that you understand that there will never be a good time. I'm going to say that again. There will never be a good time. And I say that because nothing will ever align in the sense that you will have enough money, you will have enough time, you will have enough energy to get everything that you want done all at once. Like nothing will ever align in that way for you. Like there will always be something that comes up, whether it be kids, whether it be bills, whether it be work, whatever. There will always be something that comes up and is a roadblock to you attaining the success that you want. So I say that the best time to start is right now. All right, I understand, trust me. I understand that after a long day of work, you just want to come home and relax. All right, I understand that after a long day of school, you don't want to have to come home and do homework. All right, but in order to prepare for your successes of tomorrow, you have to start today. So the time is now. That's why I say the time is now. All right, so once you have that goal or that dream it is that you want, once you understand what it is that you want, then what I'm asking you to do today is I need you to make a timeline of how you're going to get there. All right, there needs to be some progressive steps with how you're going to reach that goal. All right, and I want you to write those out because I want you to physically see those day in and day out, because I feel like the more you see those, the more they're going to resonate with you, and the more likely you are to actually accomplish that goal. All right, so today, figure out whatever it is that your goal is, and then I need you to figure out what the progressive steps are that are needed to reach that goal. All right, and this is something that I do with myself actually, because right now I have a certain time that I want to reach with this marathon. All right, I'm running a marathon, I want to reach it in a certain time. So I've laid out the groundwork for exactly how I'm going to get there. I have progressive steps laid out, whether it be from the training to the diet to the recovery. I know what needs to be done in order to reach my goal. And that's why I say, you have to set a timeline. You have to actually start putting stuff into action. All right, but the best time to do that is right now. And my second principle is it's not so much about it being the right time as it is about you being in the right frame of mind. All right, let me say that again. It's not so much about it being the right time as it is about you being in the right frame of mind. And what I mean by that is, as I said before, there will never be a right time. There will never be a time that is just perfect and works out exactly the way you want it to, which is why it's important for you to be in the right frame of mind in order to push yourself to do what is necessary. And sometimes what is necessary is sacrificing what you want now for what you want most. Let me say that one again so it resonates. I want this to resonate with you. Sometimes you have to sacrifice what you want now for what you want most. All right, because life is about sacrificing. And that's something that successful people understand. They understand that there's going to be times that you don't want to have to do certain things. But you're going to have to go ahead. You're going to have to do some stuff right now. Even though you don't want to do it, you're going to have to do it even when you don't feel like doing it. And that's what it takes to become successful. All right, that's the kind of stuff that you have to do in order to reach your goals and dreams. Is you have to just give up a certain amount of things that sometimes you want to go out with your friends, right? Sometimes you want to go out with your friends, or sometimes you want to stay in and just have an all-day movie marathon. But there are certain things that you have to give up in order to become successful. And I'm not saying you have to give those up, but what I am saying is that you can't do those as often. There's certain times that you just have to buckle down and you have to do what needs to be done on a day in and day out basis. And that's why I say it matters. It matters about you being in the right frame of mind in order to get things done. All right? Because if you want something that you've never had, you have to be willing to do some things that you've never done before. That's why I say it takes a certain level of sacrifice in order to get those goals and dreams that you have. All right, and that leads me to my third and final principle. And my third and final principle is that opportunity doesn't wait. I'll say that again. Opportunity doesn't wait. And I say that because you never know what problems or opportunities will arise tomorrow, so it's best to start today. All right, the worst thing I could think is that an opportunity presents itself and the individual not be prepared or ready to step into that moment. All right, that's why I say you always have to stay ready. You have to stay ready in order to incur that success. All right, Bobby Armstrong once said, success is where preparation meets opportunity. All right, and there's nothing that can be truer because the more you're prepared for a moment, the more success you will incur. All right, so whether it's that dream school that you've been wanting to get into, whether it's moving up in your company, whether it's taking on another internship, whatever it is that you want to do, the time to do that is right now. It's right now, guys. All right, so I leave you with this. There will never be a right time. There will always be some form of distraction that's holding you back. All right, but I encourage you to get in that right frame of mind in order to make the necessary sacrifices needed in order to reach that goal or dream that you have and make it happen. All right, so don't delay getting started because you never know when that window of opportunity will close. All right, so make your next move your best move because greatness awaits those who are ready to step into it. Let's make it happen.